Do the countdown thing again.
Good evening, H Town family. What's up? It's me, Edwin. It's your boy, Michael. We are the H Town Hometown podcast. We kind of got rid of Jose. Moment of silence. All right, enough of that. No, I'm just kidding. Jose's late for you. Grandery season 2. Um, yeah. Michael, why don't you kick it off?
So I would like to let you know, and we can display them. We have stickers if you want them.
Oh yeah, hold on. So we are giving away the H Town, a hometown podcast. But if you'd like to make a hefty contribution, we will not deny. Come on, look at that right there. All thanks to J Bomb, the sticker guy.
Justin Baum,
Yes.
my brother's cousin.
Mhm.
It's so weird to have my brother's family.
H Town, a hometown podcast, baby. And we got another selection. This sticker. Come on now. How crazy does that look? That's the Massachusetts license plate. Look familiar? Come on.
And we're gonna
Huh?
make them the size of license plates, so when you're driving on the Mass Pike, just slap that on the back,
Yes, sir.
and we would probably get left with your toll bill. So it's an idea for you.
Exactly. But you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Michael. You can probably reach out to Jose, but he's all the way in Maine. So, I mean, unless you want to drive all the way up there.
Reach out.
But reach out to me. Reach out to Michael. Um, I can meet you. I can mail them to you. Actually, no. If I mail them to you, you got to pay for shipping or the the stamp. Um, but yeah.
Quick shout out to J Bomb.
Quick shout out to J Bum. We appreciate it immensely. Thank you so much. These came out extremely cool, extremely fire. Like, come on now, representing H Town, representing Massachusetts, put us on the map.
Um, you know what I saw today? An article that says Massachusetts overall is the second best state to live in,
Really,
behind New Jersey. Which is weird to
New
think about.
Jersey.
You got to think New Jersey has suburbs of New York City in it,
Yeah,
and suburbs of Philadelphia.
true, but Massachusetts doesn't stink.
Yeah, I mean, if realistically, Massachusetts has its own New Jersey, and it's called Fall River, New Bedford. Boom, boom, boom! Shots fired.
Oh dear, oh dear. We apologize if you're from Fall River.
You should apologize to us first.
Oh man.
Boom, boom,
Well, yeah, Jose's late. He'll be joining, sometime. We kind of wanted to, reach out. Hold on, private chat. We should. Yeah, we should. We kind of wanted to reach out. And it's been a while. It's been 2 months since we've been on the podcast and kind of, lent our voices and told you what's going on. Um, we wanted to give you guys an update about, what's going on in our lives and, what we have in store for season 2.
Yeah. So the reason why there was a break is there was a little rift between all of us because one host was always late.
No, everything's cool between the hosts. We're all getting paid evenly.
Kiddies were going back to school. It was a busy time of year for all of us. Evan was in between jobs or starting a new job.
Yeah,
Wasn't doing anything. I was kind of burnt out, but
yeah. Hey, I mean, it happens to the best of us, to all of us. Um,
TV show
But
games. Right?
what was that?
There's always All-Star games. There's always All-Star weeks.
You know, it was prime NBA season, so I couldn't step away. Yeah,
But the Celtics lost. So like, all right, let's get back into it.
yeah, they suck. Anyways, yeah. So I guess I'll start off. Like Mike said, I was in between jobs or in between starting a job and kind of left that job into another job. So yeah, doing good though. Pandemic can't keep me down. Um, all good. Still your friendly neighborhood IT guy, as always. Um, or, as I like to say to myself, the IT man. Um, some of y'all might get that reference. Some of y'all might not.
Yeah, you need to get your own references.
Why?
From the repair.
No one.
And
The repair man. Exactly. Yeah, the IT man.
you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So
Just kidding.
that's pretty much all I have to update y'all. It's summer, or it's about to be summer. The weather is beautiful. I honestly may do this outside for one of the episodes. I might take this all outside, see how far my Wi-Fi carries. Yeah, that's what's going on with me, Michael.
The pandemic's over, folks.
Yep, pandemic is over.
Don't support. Still have mask policies.
Don't support the mask policies. What?
Yeah, you know what? And I'm just gonna say this now. I got both my vaccines, as you know, right?
Yes, you did. Sucker.
I've listened to the CDC. I listened to the CDC. They're like, "Oh, you got to wear your mask." I didn't want to wear a mask, but I was like, "Whatever." These people paid to be smarter than me.
Yeah.
Have this vaccine, whatever. I was like, the CDC is saying if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask in public. So why is there still mask policies? Why? Like, I just don't know, and I don't want to get like a whole conspiracy.
Well,
If
there isn't any mask policies other than if you're riding the rails and you're going into like medical facilities.
to someplace in Hudson over the weekend,
Oh, so the creamery requires you to still wear masks.
ice cream and there's a mask policy. I was like, yo, if they're not gonna listen to science, then I'm not gonna be up there. The same people that told you to wear a mask are saying you don't need to wear a mask if you're fully vaccinated. So
Yeah.
they're just virtue signaling, right? And I'm someone who got both vaccines, and I'm also
Yeah.
said that chances are the virus came from a lab, and that's why the vaccine happened so fast. I just want to put that out there too.
The man speaks. Preach. I just wanted to go ahead and
So
and say one thing.
Seth Meyers is a domestic terrorist.
I don't own the rights to the song. I've been waiting a year to play this song. So basically, it says that the quarantine is over.
It's over.
It's over. It's over and out of here, Jays and ladies.
Oh, you're either gonna trust the people in the beginning you're trusting and listen to what they said, or you're just
Yeah, and how can you trust someone that flip flops?
it's not flip flopping.
They flip flop.
They just process information like, all right, maybe do this. You know, like I said, these are people who are more intelligent or know what they're talking about allegedly.
Yeah. Look. Um, Allegedly, but that's fine. I'm not a doctor. I'll let them deal with that.
Exactly.
All I'm gonna say is, guys, be careful out there. Live your lives. Don't be reckless. And support the H Town podcast. And come get a sticker.
And also, I want
I'm gonna see how many times I can show the sticker all day, all night.
to the front of your mic.
Oh, put it to the front of my mic. Oh yeah, you're right. Like right there. Bow.
Put it over your polo logo.
Right there. But so actually I am getting a hat that has this logo. Not this big, but I am getting a hat that has this logo.
I have a proposed segment we can start doing weekly, right?
Yeah, what's up?
And if anyone's listening out there, chime in. I'm just trying to get ideas to get this thing what you guys want to listen to. We should have a weekly segment where we pick through the Know You from Hudson Facebook group and just
Yeah.
talk about whatever they're complaining about. Because right,
You know what?
I commented on a post about fireworks the other day, right?
Okay.
Yesterday, right? No, 2 days ago, right? This is so. Tell me what this is. Ready?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna play it. It's from I recorded it yesterday. What do you think those are? Fireworks or gunshots?
That's fireworks.
Those are gunshots.
Really?
Yeah, I live in Worcester. You hear that all the time, right? So I hear people complaining about fireworks going off, and I'm like, yo, I'd rather have fireworks than gunshots.
Yeah. Listen, I'm
No,
good. Currently on the Hudson. You know you're from Hudson.
I'm
You know you're from Hudson if, and I'm just scrolling through. I'm just at random scrolling through. I'm gonna see one of the things that they started arguing about. Let's see. Oh, a video bank and the new ATMs.
oh, I seen that one.
The banks suck now. Let me tell you. I want the new Nvidia Bank in Washington Street. Oh, I went to the new Nvidia Bank, spelling, on Washington Street, and the card never came out because I grabbed everything else that came out except my card. And it's been over a week now that I've been calling the bank to get my card back, and they told me they can't open it because it's a third party.
Okay.
So, as someone that has worked in banking for the last 4 years, this is true, guys. We don't own, the banks do not own the ATMs. I'm not going to say machine because that's redundant.
Automated teller machine.
Yes. The banks do not own them. They lease them. We don't own. No bank owns them. They go to a third party company. So if for some reason your card is stuck in the machine and God forbid you can't get it out, you have to call the number on the ATM.
What else?
Yeah, that's how that goes. You don't call the bank. You call the ATM number where it says, I think there's even something on there where it says, issues with the ATM, call this number. But that's all I'm going to say.
Well, my favorite thing to do is to
what you could have done, though, is if you didn't have a Nvidia and it was like your bank, like you're just a different bank, call your bank and have them send you a new card if it's been a week.
Yeah.
Clearly, you don't need it that much if you've gone a week without it. I know all of us use like mobile pay and Apple Pay.
Awesome.
Oh, look at him there.
Yo.
Yo. You're
Hey.
so loud.
Yo, my bad, guys. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I
you're
know you guys
good.
are already on the flow. Hey, is my mic working or is it?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
just
too
need to
loud?
turn it down.
See, it's picking up the wrong mic. It's picking up the wrong.
So there's a settings button, papi, and you click on that, papa, and you choose the mic that you want to use.
All right, let me figure it out. I'll be right back.
No, don't be right back. Just mute yourself.
What do you think?
Dog time.
What do you think? Say you made a community page. What do you think should be?
Can't even hear Mike.
I'm gonna mute you. Say that again, Mike.
Say you were running. You know you're from Hudson, right? You were running a page. What type of post would you allow?
Honestly, I would allow anything regarding Hudson, anything and everything, unless it's going to be vulgar or it's going to break like Facebook Live policy or Facebook policies. You know what I mean? No sexual content. No, you can't be talking about like bombs and things like that. You know what I mean? Like let's all be adults here and have good post conversations, content, whatever you want to put on there. Just like I say to anybody on the H Town podcast, you guys want to post stuff, we're okay with it. Just like, don't post things that Facebook is going to flag.
So if I was running the page, right?
Yep. How would you be running the page?
The only difference I would do is I wouldn't let people advertise businesses on there. Any business?
Oh, they don't. They don't.
They don't. But
well, so for instance, the Clinton one that I'm a part of, they do not allow you to advertise your own stuff.
I wouldn't let people use it as like a forum to ask like stuff about community things. Like this isn't.
Yeah. Did you try to post our podcast on the you're from Hudson page? They didn't let me. They denied me.
Seth Meyers did.
Seth Mayer?
Yeah, Mayer. Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer. H-Town, baby.
So like,
let's keep going. I'm just gonna go out of nowhere.
Redundant things. I would use it more like an archive, like news that like you need to know if you're a Hudson resident. Obviously,
yeah.
But losing your card in the ATM, no, take that off there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they're just trying to notify everyone else, saying like if you're gonna do the same dumb mistake.
She's being a Karen. She even said it.
Well, my question is how did it get stuck in there, or because honestly, probably what happened, but people like to be fibbers, and they also don't like to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you Dodge. She probably left the ATM, drove, realized her card wasn't there, tried to run back and see if the card was there. No, it's only there for like 10 seconds. No, I think it might be 30 seconds. And then after that, it comes back into the machine and holds it. And that's a security measure, guys. Also, something I'm going to tell you, that's a security measure just in case someone else behind you or someone else doesn't come to the ATM and tries to use your card.
Anyways, about your security measure, I just think if it's about Hudson, right?
Yeah.
It should be about Hudson and not about you having a bad time. It's not Yelp.
Yeah, unless you're going on a food page, because there's like the restaurants around Hudson and Marlboro. Now that's a food page. That's a Yelp to me.
But I don't want business reviews on there. I wouldn't allow people to really anything really negative like that. If you want to take pictures of Hudson and stuff you think is cool, articles.
Yeah.
But it gets annoying when you see people complaining oh, I heard fireworks again. I'm cool. So did everyone else in the town.
True.
True. I just don't like how it's used as a form for people to complain. Ironically, as I'm complaining about it right now.
No, I hear you. Well, before we got into that segment, Mike, I know you had an update. You wanted to update your life for us, give a quick 2-minute spiel.
Me and my wife got divorced. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not true. I see her in the background right now.
Yeah, she's right here.
I was talking about the bunny.
Oh. The Easter bunny?
The Easter bunny.
Yeah. It's the Holy Trinity. The Pope, the Virgin, the bunny.
Pope, the Virgin, the bunny. Okay. And I got Elf on a Shelf over here.
That's blasphemous. As far as my life, everything has been more or less the same. I've been working, and I've been revamping my own podcast and trying to get more of a direction into it instead of me just using it and then posting it whatever comes out of my mouth.
I hear you. I know that I gave you some pointers and I talked to you about it and things like that, or not pointers, but sort of a lane that you could possibly go into, seeing that it is the Michael Monroe doctrine.
Yeah. So I already have. Before I didn't have a theme. I was just trying to see what I wanted to do.
I mean, if you think about it, most podcasts, like a personal podcast like that, doesn't really need a theme. Or the theme is you. You are the theme. Now, I understand if you want to have certain. What am I looking for?
Theme that personality, right?
Yeah.
On podcast, they start off like, all right, just a couple guys talking, and eventually it turns into the Joe Rogan expansion. Joe Rogan just talking to people.
Is Jose printing something?
Tyson, he's Mike Tysoning people, or like whatever your own personality ends up shining,
Yeah.
right? And really, what the new thing will be like, it's going to be kind of like my online persona, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Like the 6'3" dude who lives under the bridge. It's not gonna be anything serious, but I should have a new episode out next week, and I'm gonna do one week.
Nice. I know we talked about doing a collab.
Yeah.
Soon. Just let me know.
Hey, and you can join the H Channel Hometown Podcast.
Yeah. Speaking of the hometown podcast, Jose.
What's up, Chief? How you doing, man? Oh, there it is. Look at that.
There it is. I told
Hey.
Mike every 4 or 5 minutes, whenever I feel like it, honestly, I'm just gonna go, what the?
This
You know what I mean?
is making
Hold
good.
on.
I like that. I like that.
Don't forget about that one.
Hey,
Oh,
other
upside
way.
down.
Hey.
There it is.
That's creative, though.
know?
I like that. I like that. That hustle
Come on
right
now. That
there.
right there. Like, that is just. And we already shouted out to J Bomb, but we're going to shout him out again.
I was
Justin
gonna
Baum,
say,
the sticker guy. Justin Baum, the
hey,
sticker guy. Let me put him
let's
side
talk
by
about it.
side, honestly.
Let's talk about it.
Look at that beaut. Like, come on now. And this is a collective between Michael, myself, and Hosea on these designs. Like, come on now.
Yo, it was a minute of work actually, just to.
It was. We wanted to honor the theme of us being from Massachusetts, since this is a podcast from Massachusetts. You know what I mean? Born and raised, or not born and raised, but mostly raised. All of us. And look at that. Like, if you can't look at this and tell me that is not the Massachusetts license plate, like, then I don't know.
That's
You're
what it
from
is.
New Jersey.
That's what it is.
And people probably don't know this, but the color scheme, that is the Massachusetts flag.
Hey, yeah, people don't know that. Do you think
the
people
flag of Massachusetts, white, blue, and yellow? It is white flag, blue shield with the yellow yellow soldier, man?
Indian, dude.
Oh, well, Native American? I don't think we say that word anymore. The Native American in the middle.
That's it.
Like, come on now. Like, look at that design work. Like, come on, don't play with me.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's only fair that I say this, but it's really like you guys. Shout out to Michael and to Edwin and their creativity and their hunger. And they just hit their pocket that day or that time. They were just going back and forth and just letting their creativity flow.
It's a collective.
Oh,
Listen,
definitely.
If I'm not swimming, you're not swimming. You're drowning.
Yo, I have that clip. I was. I don't even think you guys remember. Michael, you remember the episode we filmed at my cousin's house? Johnny said something like, "Yo, if you."
I wasn't even referencing that, but yeah, definitely. I wasn't even referencing that.
So
yeah,
I know you guys talked a little bit about the future, so just a little snippet. For the H-Town, I think I'm gonna release a couple of those snippets, little by little here on out, just to give us a couple laughs of our first crazy go on filming a podcast live or an episode live, because it is it's comical and it won't even be bad, but I didn't have time to work on it. I've just been super duper busy working and doing stuff here at home, but I think you guys will love it. I'll run it by you guys way before I do anything, but I think you guys will like.
Listen, I was never opposed to it being up there.
I can't hear you, Michael.
I said I didn't know what it entails, and I was never opposed to it being pulled originally. You remember? Did Jose freeze?
Did Jose freeze? Jose move.
Yeah, we can just talk.
That's okay. I don't know why he looks so perfectly still.
One of the founders was kind of sloshed and felt embarrassed, rightfully so, and didn't want it, so it got pulled.
Yeah.
So as long as he's okay with it being up there, I could care less.
Listen, I
We can put a
think
face over him.
that I'm gonna release a little snippets. I wanna cut and screw it. And ooh, he's gone. He'll be back. Yeah, we're gonna cut it, mix it, and all that good stuff, and I'll add it to the podcast. I'll add it as like just an episode. You guys can watch it maybe on the weekend or something like that. And you let us know, give us some feedback, tell us how funny it was. I would honestly, and I was thinking of this. I want to have Johnny come back on.
He's so entertaining.
I want to have him come back on. Are you kidding me? Johnny's the life of the party. He's the extended member of the H-Town podcast family.
Johnny, what happened to Danny? I never met.
Danny's in the backgrounds or something. Jose froze. Yeah, you're right. Who are you, Facebook user? Sorry. I forgot to announce this in the beginning. Oh, looks like that's my little brother William. So you got to go to what is it? Facebook.com/StreamYard and allow yourself to be viewed onto the comment section. And from there, we can see who's commenting. But right there, that was my little brother Will I Am, Willie M, who I want to give a shout out to because he just released a song last Friday. Go check it out on all your available streaming platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I think he's on SoundCloud. Like, this is free publishing over here.
Also, another shameless self plug. I have a video of me cooking now.
Yeah,
And pasta.
cooking pasta, El Italiano Stalliano.
It's an hour long. It's just me cooking it. Like
That don't matter.
Did you even watch any of it, or are you just?
I did. No, I did.
Thing?
Yeah, I especially like how you made the sauce.
Did you see that garlic tip?
I did see the garlic tip. Only the tip.
What was my garlic tip?
No, I can't tell you right now.
Oh, so if you have two mixing bowls, right?
Mm-hmm.
You break apart the cloves.
Oh,
mix it together. It takes the skins off.
yes.
Beautiful.
I do it the other way, whereas I take a plate or something like that, put it over it, and slam it.
I do that too.
And then the skin comes off, and then the garlic's already sort of minced, or at least diced, and then you just mince it, pretty much. Are you kidding me? I cook with garlic almost every day. I love garlic. Too much garlic is not bad for you. It's actually a lie, but still.
Actually was sleeping with garlic under a pillow for like vampires or something. I'm not lying. Like she actually had like garlic. There's like she said it was like she was somewhere that I forget what ailment it was supposed to relieve.
Garlic, joint pain, inflammation. So garlic helps with inflammation.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what I read, but let's see. That is way too much to do. Is he in Hudson? Who's in Hudson? Sorry. I'm just looking at the comments. Again, go to facebook.com/StreamYard, and you can allow yourself to be displayed on the comment section. But it looks like Mercedes Murphy said that is way too much to do. Is he in Hudson? Who's he, and which one are you talking about? If you're talking about Jose, I think. Well, he's right here now, but he's all the way in Maine. He's in country town.
Hey, so I missed the whole snippet that you guys talked about, the whole section about food.
So we were just talking about how Mike has a video out there that he was making spaghetti
Wasn't
with some
Oh.
mozzarella, some
I
good old
I knew it.
mozzarella.
I completely forgot to check it out. I knew I had to watch
And
something.
there's a tip in there, a
Yeah.
garlic tip. For those of you who love to cook, or maybe like to make spaghetti, or you're thinking of making your own spaghetti.
racist. It's just because it's pasta doesn't mean it's spaghetti.
Oh yeah, sorry, Mercedes. My bro is not in Hudson, Mass. He's in Hudson, New Hampshire.
He's a sellout.
Come down to Hudson, Mass.
Yo, what? That does not make sense.
What?
I kind of does, but accidentally.
What?
Hey.
Looking for performers to come on Saturday to June 3rd. Woo! William!
Yo, where's Willie?
Willie and Buddy.
Willie in the house. He is
hit
in
him
the
up.
house.
Maybe
Listen, they're looking for performers. You ready to perform?
Hey, he's been
Lisa? Or maybe Baila?
Yo, I'm about to pull up some of his music right now. But anyways,
Here, I'll put a snip. But go ahead. I'll cue it up.
I was gonna say, that wouldn't be a bad situation. So what? Are clubs opening up? Talking about the new changes of this year and the new normal, right? Another normal,
Yeah.
going to an all normal. Is there a normal? What's going on?
everything's back to normal.
Yeah.
Besides new cities.
You guys want me to join right now? He says.
Oh my god, yeah, I love his energy all the time.
That's the one thing that I will give him credit, but he really got it from me. My brother has impeccable energy. It kind of rubbed off onto him, and that's the one thing that I'm glad I gave him, and that he found himself and he just ran with it. Bring in some Afro beats, and that would be great. Wait, what?
Hey,
Yeah, heck yeah! I'm going to this party. Where's this party at?
So who one? I want to say, who is this user?
They're Mercedes Murphy. Again, sorry, I don't mean to repeat myself, but Mercedes, if you go to facebook.com/StreamYard, let me make sure I'm saying that correctly too. Honestly, I think I'm missing people up. But I'm pretty sure, yeah. No, sorry. Oh, StreamYard.com/Facebook. Sorry, see, that's me. That's on me. It's been like 2 months. StreamYard.com/Facebook. You can actually allow yourself to display your name in the comment section.
Hey, we can ask Mercedes if he wants to join, and then see if Willie wants to join, and we can just talk music. But we started this whole conversation about the sauce.
The Michael Monroe doctrine, guys. Like, believe me. Like, yo, I'm sorry if my energy's up here right now.
No, it's great.
Like,
it's great.
Here, like,
I'm
just like, you know what I mean? Like, this is 2 months. This is 2 months of no podcast, and I'm getting it all out. And
hey, let's do it.
You know what I mean? Supporting the brother. And what I want to do though is let Mike finish, and then I'm gonna play a snippet of my brother's new song that just released.
Let's talk about it.
So on Columbus Day, we're having a sauce making contest for all the Italian Americans out there.
Hey.
I'm a little bit Italian. I did the thing. 23andMe.
Everyone, dude, his name is Edwin. Obviously, he's Italian.
Eduardo.
No, your
He
brother.
said I gave you that energy, bro.
No.
There you go. Now I get it. I'm sorry.
If and when you watch the video, it's an hour long. So put it on 2x playback. It's way better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually what I did. I actually fast forwarded it. Like I put it so that it went quicker.
It went quicker, but it looks cool too.
I mean, yeah. It's not that I didn't have an hour to watch it, but I was at work and I was like, oh, let me watch Mike, and like I was like, oh, some butt in it.
Hey, honestly, I didn't have to watch it.
Honestly, though.
What did you record it on your phone or your camera?
I just put my phone on.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, put it straight on StreamYard. And
Hey,
he did his
just
thing,
do it.
and,
Yeah,
and
just go for it.
listen, look at that. Mike Monroe already working on StreamYard by himself. Like, come on.
It's not. It's just time. I think a lot of all of this is just having that kind of dedication for, like, even it's not hard. It's just little things, and everything. Time.
Listen, there's no need for to for how am I trying to say it? You don't have to explain yourself. Everybody's busy. We're all busy. You have kids. Like this was the end of like school for most for most kids or whatever. Like
Yeah.
we understand. This is why we're coming back with season 2 stronger than ever, baby. And
For a fact.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna go ahead and play his song.
Yeah.
And let's all tune in.
Let's
By the way, I
enjoy
don't own the rights to the song. My brother does.
Yeah. This is William. William is in the house. He's in there. And what's the name of the song? Prisa.
Prisa.
Prisa by William. You, bro.
Can you hear it?
Why don't I just pull him up right now and then you can play it from the
Hold on.
from the
Can you hear it though?
a little bit. Yo, I got you. I did it already.
If you can't hear it, if you want to pull it up, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just I think it'll sound better.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, so now that Sean said that was I see y'all from Hudson. Yes. Oh, sorry, Mercedes. We are from Hudson. Michael, myself, Jose. We originally resided in Hudson, Massachusetts. We grew up there. This is the point of this podcast is kind of giving back, and it's not just about we were joking and things like that now, but we talk about everything that needs to be talked about, anything that needs to be shared regarding Hudson, Mass. For the youth, for the adolescents, for the older adults like us that are now old in their 30s, for the older adults that are in their 50s and 60s, whatever. Mike, right?
Right. Yeah, from Hudson.
Yeah.
Specifically, all from downtown Hudson. Like,
yes.
Lived on Polk Street. Jose lived on the corner of Felton and Main.
What was it, like 7-block difference from literally all of us?
7 blocks, not even.
Well, from you to Jose, it was 7 blocks.
No, like from us to Jose, because it's a street over.
Yeah. Couple blocks.
Like 3 blocks. Like 3 blocks.
He lived on Felton Street, dude.
Yeah, and I lived on Polk, so I had to go to Polk, Main, Felton.
That's 1 block.
There's 3.
You literally lived if you went through where a video bank was.
True. True. So 1 block, technically.
A yard away from you.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. But this is how we all know each other, and this is we grew up together. Really, like, from our middle school, high school, and on. So I'm putting on, hold on, I'm going to display it. So I'm putting on a Juneteenth celebration to showcase that this town is full of great, diverse community. I want all and everyone to come celebrate this historic event. And if you are all old, then me and Sean are ancient. Hey, that's fine. Jose might be a little far. He's in Maine currently.
When is this? So
it's this Saturday.
Oh yeah. So I want, but tell him that I'm more than happy to plan something for the 4th of July weekend if he wants to put something together like a collab or something.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get.
Let me see.
Does that make sense? But
next to the mic. Edwin,
StreamYard.com/Facebook. No, that's just me advertising. By the way, if anybody wants to sponsor us, we are down to get some sponsors as well.
This guy, come on.
Believe me, I can talk about Dunkin' Donuts.
All right, so
everything's fresh on Dunkin'.
Whenever you're ready, I'll play that.
Yeah.
I mean, if your brother's gonna come on, we could do it.
Maybe in a sec. But let's play it.
All right, go for it. It's on.
All right, buddy.
You gotta.
I'm there. Yeah, you gotta. Oh, I can't hear it.
You have to adjust it.
I already. There's no mic. That's why there's nothing
Okay.
playing.
I have a question. Or
It's called. I already moved it.
just post it into the group so they can see it. Everyone can see it.
What?
Come on, why are you doing this?
What
Post it
happened?
into the group. Yeah, just post it to the comment.
Pin it,
How's that?
post it in the page.
Yeah. By the way, I'm watching from Laconia Bike Week. Oh, nice.
Oh, is it Laconia?
That's what he says. That's awesome. Oh, by the way, I know we told you already, but congratulations again, Sean.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Now that we got our guy on the inside, we can
And-
actually.
Now that we got him.
Now that we, yeah, I thought about the same thing. I'm like, yo, how crazy is this?
With the shadow
Um,
now.
You know, but I'm looking forward to having a conversation with him and like, you know, his experience through that and kind of like, you know, what's it like right now that he's on the seat and how all that is going and what's ahead.
So Mercedes she's doing awesome work in town. Awesome.
So
Yes. Very welcome. Soja. Yeah, me too.
I'm not really because I don't really like motorcycles because I'm a big.
I mean, I don't ride either, but right.
I would get a Can-Am because it looks like a snowmobile.
Yeah, so would I.
But a Harley, an Indian,
I think that's too much gas for me.
body,
I'd hurt myself.
one of those little razor bikes that were around when we were in 6th grade.
Oh, the pocket rockets?
Oh, those are awesome. I wish I had one.
Me too, man. They were out on the road for all of 2 weeks, and then
Yeah.
ruined that.
Yo, and every Puerto Rican had one of those, right, Michael?
Dude, everybody but me had one of those.
I
But
had one.
I was
I
gonna
had-
say, but I'm gonna say this, and I wish I had one though, but I didn't.
I had one that went up to 45 miles an hour.
That's crazy. I actually asked people. People remember like that era of time where those were around.
Yo, that was so just,
So it was right around with the gasoline.
like I said, the Can-Am.
Stick to a tricycle.
So what's ahead for Mr. Cruz? Let's talk about Mr. Cruz. How's your life? How's your
I
life
already
been?
explained it.
Oh, great.
No, you're good. It's because you're fashionably late as always.
You know how
But-
we do. Come on, man.
This guy with the beanie and the hoodie over there.
You know how we do. It's actually a hat. It's a hat. It's
It's backwards. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Well, who you
but
repping
just a
today?
hat. I got Harvest International as a tractor.
Okay. Polo.
There you go.
Michael has
Black Dog. I got it.
paper store.
I don't have enough money to buy a hat at the paper store.
Come on now.
Not
Yeah,
probably
I think he's on Puerto Rican time. Well, he's guat, but yeah.
Yo. So what else? So then you tell me, what do you want to talk
Oh, yeah.
about?
So yeah,
O-
yeah. Let me
Oasis
just redo. Let me just.
Yeah.
So basically, I was in between 2 different jobs and kind of stuck out with a different job, and I work somewhere now where basically the organization assists Massachusetts residents with like housing income and housing assistance. So that's also a benefit as to why I'm kind of working there. It's always cool to work for organizations like that, a nonprofit.
Yeah, that's what I work.
I'm the IT. I'm the IT man there.
Yeah.
Man. And that is kind of me. Oh, and also I didn't release this yet. Mike knows and you know, but I am going to be starting my own podcast on the side. Don't know when yet. I think maybe end of summer. It's going to be very different than this podcast. It's kind of a everything goes, but keep it PG-13 type thing. Yeah.
this doesn't add up. But no, hey, let's give it round of applause. Round of applause. Dun, 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 dun.
Hercules.
What?
Huh?
Edwin Cruz is venturing off and getting his own
Whoa,
podcast.
what the heck?
What's going on, man? That's exciting. You know that, obviously. I'm excited for you.
Ooh, some
Um,
mix, some cumbia or bachata with Afro beats. I will be down to promote y'all at Juneteenth. Okay. Yo, I do me some Afro beats.
would you consider reggaeton some Afro beats in there?
I would say that
What
reggaeton
really?
was derived off of Afro beats.
So I mean, it seems like it will go with what he's looking for.
Yeah, definitely. She's looking for it.
Oh, she's looking for. My bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We just,
Um, so what are your plans? Are you doing like a video podcast? Or are you going to do
I'm
a
actually
audio
going to be doing an audio and video, but it's going to be pre-recorded. So it's not a
pre-recorded?
live it's not a live podcast. It's just
Yep.
basically me talking about anything and everything, and probably bringing on other people. I'm actually looking for a guest host or a couple of people that would like to switch in and out.
Yeah.
But which, huh?
Have your brother.
I'm gonna, he's gonna be he's gonna be one of the people on my podcast.
By the way, second
Because-
congrats.
Like I said, it's going to be a free for all about everything. We're going to talk a little bit about sports, but it's mostly going to be about, I can't release that yet.
Oh
Honestly.
my
It's
God.
anything.
All
But
right,
I'm
all
going to
right.
have topics, pop culture, things like that. You know what I mean? Just like anything and
Yep.
everything. I will definitely have the number one supporter of this podcast on my show as
Yeah.
well every now and then. I'll
That
have you guys actually come on. I know I already talked to Mike about him joining a couple episodes, which would be a fun thing to do.
One at a time.
Exactly.
Hey, that episode that sorry, Michael, my bad.
Like the first episode, remember the one we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
It has hidden. I want to do an episode like that again when we're all in the same room.
Same.
July 4th, weekend of July 4th. That's
If
where
you're
I'm
gonna be here, I'm off that Monday, guys. I'm off July 5th.
I'm off. Yeah, I have that whole week off.
let's
So
do it.
let's do it July 5th. Look at breaking news, groundbreaking. We're all gonna get together on July 5th, guys. You heard it here first. You heard it. I can't even talk today.
Hey,
Have enough chairs.
that video is kick ass though. I'm not gonna lie. You guys will get a kick out of
Hey,
it. I'm telling you, it's too much. It's too much.
Problem is, I don't think Johnny's going to appreciate it being put back.
No, I talked to him a little bit.
pretty
No,
su-
but no. But Johnny's still, like
so I want to bring Johnny
Hey,
back in. I want to bring
yeah,
Johnny back in.
we've been definitely in touch. Like the whole how everything came to be about. I think the bigger plan looks bigger than what I can foresee or any of us can. But I've been he's definitely been in touch and working on his stuff and paying attention, checking in, as much as he can. Obviously, he got his own situation going on with life. Real life is,
No,
all
I
that.
hear you.
And he's from the inner city. He's in the jungle. So, but
Even if it's one podcast show, one episode or whatever, I still want to have him on because that energy,
bro,
it gravitates, man. It gravitates.
It was it. He's it. He made
If
it.
we ain't swimming, we drowning.
Yeah. If you watch it, oh man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be it's filled with gems of promotion, but like it's good. I think he won't be mad at it. And obviously, I think
promotion.
Talk to me.
Volume, dude.
Like my volume?
No, my volume.
You gotta bring it up.
You got
Not anymore.
Really? I think I'm gonna have to send you this one. I told you.
Go ahead, Mikey.
Wait, how about this?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. I just lifted it for you.
Okay.
There you go. What I was saying is we are taking sponsors. So let us know.
Hey, yeah, that's a
You
John.
know, built to last, Duralast. Like, come on,
Yeah,
everything runs on Dunkin's.
yeah, that's him right there.
Like,
Would
let's
not
go,
donut sponsorship.
huh?
I would not want Dunkin' Donuts sponsorship.
I mean, I'll take it. What?
I would, I think I would want to like. I mean, obviously, when you talk more of like what makes sense, whatever is more beneficial would probably make more sense. But also the idea of staying within local businesses or vendors, that would be like
Yeah.
ideal. I think that would be ideal. Well, that would be like the route that what we would stand for. I think,
This
but
is
that's
too.
just me.
Mm,
Hey, yeah,
Oh, again, we have stickers, peeps. We have stickers. Oh, and if you'd like, we can hand them out to you. We can send them to you.
if anybody wants to rep the H Channel Hometown podcast, if you feel like you are part of the family, just reach out to Edwin,
Let us
reach out
know.
to Michael,
Let
reach out
us
to
know.
myself, and let us know if you're
Put it right.
you
Bumper
know
sticker,
we don't
laptop
wanna
sticker.
we don't wanna invade anybody's, but if you decide, if you feel that you wanna rep and be part of the
Listen, grab this and slap it on your mama's forehead. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
no, 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 no. That's that. Yeah, this guy.
anyways, on a much more serious note, is there anything serious to talk about?
Well, I wanted Jose to give an update about what he's.
Oh yeah, Jose has to update.
Well, I think
Oh yeah, I would definitely love to have you hand him out.
how do we get one? How do people get one? Reach out to CEO.
Reach out to me or reach out to Michael. You could probably reach out to Jose, but like I said, he's in Maine.
And Edwin has all the stickers, so it makes more sense to him because or just comment
um
on the page, and then more people will see it, then more people will want it.
Another, I know we shouted
Sean, I
out
got two for your truck right here. I got two for your truck.
J Bomb already, but if you need any stickers, any custom made
Sticker guy.
just hit up the sticker guy. He's
I'm gonna throw this
another
phone off.
he's another local from
From
Hudson.
H Town, baby. From
H Town, a
Hudson.
hometown podcast. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Well, a recap on what's been going on with myself. I mean, we've been super busy, the lady and I. Our baby's due at the end of July, so working lots,
Woo!
working lots. I mean, in one hand, we feel very blessed, fortunate that we have a job. There's
Number
many other
4?
people. Um, Number 4, correct? Yes, baby Leroy.
Baby number 4.
This guy. Um, yeah, so we've been grinding. Our work has been understaffed, mine as well as hers, and that gives us an opportunity to pick up some extra work and
Definitely.
also kind of like fill in, because if you don't, then it kind of affects everybody wherever you're at. If you're understaffed, that's a situation and a habit. And I think everybody that is going through the same or similar circumstance can understand. um so yeah, I've been grinding, and also, you know, I have the projects here at home. The homestead, Tierra Humilde, is our little homestead. We have 2 dozen chickens, meat birds that we're raising for slaughter coming up probably next weekend. Getting our garden set up, getting the plants going, all that good stuff, and
Farmers.
whatever time we can get in.
Bum,
Um,
ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
so that's that. And I think for update, what I've been kind of scheming, is just a lot of ideas on how to kind of go into round 2 um of the podcast, and just get come in a little stronger, and hit a little harder with the ideas and creativity for promotion, presentation, and also just
Definitely. Definitely.
get into that. A little bit of music, not much. or nothing anything soon, nothing that I feel or that I consider to talk about. But I have been scheming and then just planning.
Yeah. How's what's his name? Give me 1 second.
Thank you, Sean, and same to you, sir. Happy birthday. What is it? He's 35. He said he turned the other day, right?
I thought it was like 32 or 33. I'm not sure.
Who?
Sean.
I think he turned 31.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy belated.
Hey, Sean. I don't know if you were watching when we brought this up, but we're looking forward to another conversation with you. Whenever the time comes, just keep us posted.
Yes,
And also
sir.
would love to talk town and what's ahead. And sort of like what you're, um, and why, what you want to do, and also why not, um, think if there's a possibility that we can collab on putting a community event together now that people are able to get together and whatnot. I don't know if you guys think that's a good idea or not, but I've thought about it.
I'm down for whatever.
I'm down for anything, man. You know
Boy,
me. I'm
damn,
always down.
8 years old. Wow.
Huh?
He's only 38.
He's only, yeah, man, 48 is
38 is the new 28.
yeah, 48 is the new 30s. Come on, man. 40s is the new 30s though, Sean.
Listen,
Come on, my man.
I'm saying you're out here in Laconia. Like you ain't old.
Yeah. Um.
So what else?
Sorry, I'm actually messaging
Oh,
with Mercedes on the side
yeah, no
about
worries, no
the
worries.
Juneteenth coming up in Hudson. So let me promote that a little bit as well.
All right.
Juneteenth, everyone who's paying attention are going to look later on. Juneteenth, this Saturday, 3 to 6 p.m. There's going to be a town hall green in Town Hall Green in U Church. Celebrate freedom. Music, storytelling, vendors, arts and crafts, dance, speakers, baked goods, and more.
Well, I think we should actually tell people what Juneteenth is.
Yes.
Does he have like a flyer or
I do. I have it. That's what I just read off of.
Oh, all right.
So
You can share the screen or something.
I will just I'll just read off. I already knew what it was, but I just wanted to be
today
thorough.
it was actually made a federal holiday.
Yep.
Just today, and I think it was Emancipation Proclamation.
Juneteenth is a federal holiday in the United States celebrating the emancipation of African American slaves. Yes. I have a schedule. I guess I don't know if I can read this or not, but the schedule: 3 o'clock opening, 3:30 Crocodile River music performance, 4:15 representatives and senator speak about Juneteenth becoming a federal holiday. 4:45 story time hosted by the Hudson Public Library. 5:15 what is Juneteenth presentation, and 6 p.m. o'clock Afro beats. But yes, I think it is about time that it is a federal holiday, or that is nationally recognized.
That people just know what it is.
Yes, because
people didn't even know what it was. I only know what it was for the Chappelle Show.
Yeah,
because
same. I won't even.
He's like, "Happy Juneteenth," and I was like, "What is Juneteenth?" And then I looked it up.
I looked it up too, and I will say this, and this goes into another episode that we had. One of the things that we fail about in this country, I think, is the education process. And I think everyone who joins or who goes down to Hudson and is there for this Juneteenth celebrate freedom really pays attention onto what Juneteenth is really about. And this is the stuff we talk about that gets serious.
Don't be that person that you just anti Juneteenth because you don't understand it.
Yes, please.
Don't just if you don't understand it or
It's
for some
okay.
reason it makes you feel uncomfortable, it's all right. It's a new concept. Let your brain actually understand what's going on. Don't jump to conclusions. It's literally a federal holiday celebrating the emancipation of slavery.
My bad, I kicked Jose out.
Good.
Oh man. But yes, everything that Michael said, 100%. Exclamation.
We have a problem, especially in the last couple of years, where everything is politicized. Politicized, yeah. And there's some
Politically
stuff
scrutinized.
not even scrutinized. It's just people use it for whatever reason for the political gain, and
Yes.
it really has nothing to do with politics whatsoever. And I don't want to judge anybody, but it seems conservative people tend to get upset about things like this. Just remember, you're conservative, you're probably Republican. Republicans are the ones who emancipated the slaves. So if you feel
Sorry, Jose.
right,
Sorry, guys.
what do you think?
No, that was me. I kicked you out. My bad.
No. Oh, really? I was like, yo, what
Yeah,
happened?
no,
My
it
internet
was
go out
me.
again?
It was me. I accidentally kicked you out.
Oh,
But yes, Mike, I completely agree. I feel like if you have something to say about it, do your research first. I feel like a lot of people, or the first thing that someone is inclined to do is just open their mouth, and it's like before you do that, research, read about it, talk to your friends that may know, listen to this podcast.
Bias.
H-Town, a hometown podcast.
Yes, I think I should.
Yo, barbecue would be dope on Juneteenth next year, like a huge barbecue.
This is the first Juneteenth celebration. You know what I mean? And I think depending on how it goes this year, I'm pretty sure Mercedes, who's coordinating everything, I couldn't see why a year from now, we get more people to actually follow along, understand what it is, like a big celebration. Like, you know what I mean? What is a celebration without a barbecue?
And it's really like one of the only federal holidays that is actually celebrating something.
Yep.
Like Memorial Day is not supposed to be celebrated. It's a day of mourning. What's another one?
Yeah. That's why I don't say Happy Memorial Day when people.
Is Thanksgiving a federal holiday?
Thanksgiving, yes.
Yeah, that's like kind
Which
of
is yeah. I mean, if you really think about what is Thanksgiving?
Christopher Columbus Day.
Which Christopher Columbus is celebrated in what?
Well, he's celebrated because he's Italian. The Italian people wanted to prove to the Protestants that we were actually part of the founding of the country. But really, he's not even Italian. Like he's from Geneva or Northern Italy. He might as well be French. It's not like he's from Naples or Sicily. And the country is literally named after an Italian person. So, but that's why Christopher Columbus Day is a thing. But it's kind of dumb. What's even dumber is people getting upset about the holidays. They want to cancel Christopher Columbus. He should have been not even remembered.
Listen. So these are just some of the people, some of the restaurants that are participating or that are lined up. So Kith and Kin, Sereni Salon, restaurants and shops. Sorry, the Cheat Shop. Others that are set to go. I'm trying to do Hoop Magic so we can shut down Main Street. Ooh, Sean.
I love already.
All the way from Laconia. Come on.
Shut down Main Street, Sean.
Horseshoe. Yeah, shut it down, Sean. If you need security, Michael is there for you.
On Saturday. I
Mike,
won't be there.
Huh? What was that?
he won't be there. Is that what he's saying?
I'm working Saturday.
You working? Well, what time do you get out?
Like 9 p.m.
At night? Oh.
Yeah.
And you're going at what time?
Like 12
10? Well, I mean, if you happen to catch a break or something like that, maybe. But then again, honestly, it'll take you a half an hour just to get there with the roads being closed and stuff. But
Yeah. So Sean, don't
um,
cross the roads because I need to get there if I want to take my break.
I have my nephew's first birthday party to go to, but I'm gonna stop by beforehand, drop off some stickers, and then probably head back over after the birthday party because it's from 3 to 6 or something like that. So sorry, I gotta step out and meet up with peeps. You do your thing, Sean. Shut down the main street though.
This guy.
Um,
All right, so how are we on the outline? How we doing, guys? I like this kind of energy. Shout out to Mercedes. So I don't know anything about Mercedes, but from what I hear, she's doing great things in Hudson. Is this correct? A hometown podcast, hometown, H-Town. Let's talk about it. Where we talk about it.
okay. What are we going to talk about today, Jose?
Well, we're already almost an hour in, and we only got about 20 minutes left. But yeah.
Also, a big shout out to Danny Tovar. He released another, I think, for what it seems,
Another content
another,
video?
another blog video on his channel. Check him out.
Okay. Well, we'll probably post that up. We're gonna post that up on the H-Town page. Jose can go ahead and do that when he gets a chance.
Yes, sir. And Sean suggested that we have Mercedes come on and talk to us if she was interested.
Yes.
Just because from what I hear, again,
a lot of positive work being done in Hudson.
So I'm curious, and I'm also interested in see how we can add to that.
Definitely. What do we want to talk about for the last 10 minutes? Really, honestly, or 20 minutes?
Question I proposed.
Yeah, what's your question?
All of this.
He said, when does a culture?
I see. I've been trying to reword it to make it make more sense.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, I guess there's no really time. It just happens when it happens. But obviously, as more people become, I mean, people don't even know what the question is.
Yeah. Okay, so the question was, at what point would someone bring a? See, I can't even. Okay. At what point does someone who immigrates to another place? At what point does their culture get passed down and become part of the culture of their new residents? I guess that's the best way. I don't know.
Sorry, what? Say that again.
No, I mean the original question was. It made sense. It makes sense, Michael. Just say it how you put it earlier.
Yeah. At what point does a culture that is brought over become part of the culture of the place they came to? So, in essence, Edwin is Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
Clearly, your kids are going to be 100% Puerto Rican.
No.
What's Jordan?
She's half Mexican.
Oh,
so they're going to be, I know. They're going to be 25% and 75%. But honestly, they don't need to know that. They're going to be 100% Puerto Rican.
Check out. People are not getting the question, I think. Listen.
Okay,
right.
So.
Yeah, I'm saying, huh? Yeah, your guy. I'm with you with the huh. My wife said, huh.
No.
Okay. The United States is a land of immigrants. We all came here from different places with different cultures. Yes or no? Right? Okay. So I'm from Hudson. A lot of my friends are Portuguese. I've gone over the house. I ate their food. We have commonalities because of just being next to each other. So at what point does that culture of them coming here become part of just the culture? As like Edwin's family coming here, at what point does that him being Puerto Rican or that Puerto Rican culture, especially in like a city like Worcester where I live now. Because, you know,
Yes.
expand, Edwin. You know what? I'm just gonna say I'm really disappointed in you, Edwin, because I asked this a week ago. And you said,
I honestly did. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
this is-
it's been a long. No, it's been a long day.
Yo,
Matter of fact,
I felt like I was being pressed to be ready for this episode, so I did. I was like, yo, I gotta be ready.
I understand the question. No, I understand the question. I just feel like it needs thought. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of say that I agree with what Mercedes kind of said. Is like right away, once you're a part of a certain community, you're already bringing your culture to that community. You know what I mean? Or you're already adopting that culture. Like for instance, what's one of the biggest things that happens? I don't know if it happens anymore, but when we were younger, around October. What happened? What's that big thing in October in Hudson?
Pumpkin Fest.
Exactly. I knew what it was called. I was just you know what I mean.
I
And
never
what?
went to any of those, by the way,
I went once
because of lack of culture. You see that?
because of a lack of culture,
That's
but I
not-
went once because
That's-
I was fought.
Nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
No, but it kind of does because that's something that's celebrated in the Hudson community.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like at what point, like, okay, ready? My wife is Colombian, right?
Yup.
My kids are going to be American and they're going to be Colombian.
Well, yeah.
There's
Italian.
going to be some stuff that they are Colombian in. They're probably going to dance and do all that crazy stuff. Their food, they might arepas and bandeja paisas and things like that. It's fine, right? There's also going to be stuff that I do, which is American, but also
Spaghetti.
I have Italian ancestry, Irish ancestry, all that stuff coming in, which made my culture, right? So, and now, my kids, right? So my kids, if I have kids, they're gonna have friends and stuff, and they're gonna go to school with their little arepa, and they're gonna eat it, and they're gonna give it to the friend, and then you're like, oh, I like this, and then they're gonna start eating it, right? But they're not
Yeah.
Colombian, or they're not from Venezuela or wherever else
Yeah.
they eat it. But at what point does just them sharing cultures just become part of the shared culture, you know?
I think, like I was saying, as soon as you bring that to the community, it is already a shared culture.
But
You know what I
right,
mean? Like once it's already, yeah.
a conversation me and you had before, which just made me think of this, is we were talking about a cultural appropriation.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
Somehow.
Okay. You can't have it to both ways.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what point people bring their culture, sharing their culture? At what point does that just become part of the new code, like the new generation's culture?
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
think-
think as soon as people start embracing it, you know, I think as soon as it goes out of your own circle, as soon as it goes out of your own clan, and
Yeah.
it's and part of you, someone else is embracing and practicing or doing, then I feel like that's when it becomes, and that could be at any given time. It could be the very next day that you have an idea that they don't do over here that you do over there, and just how to survive or how to eat. I don't know,
Mhm.
rice with like a
But-
freaking cardboard spoon. I don't know, you know. But like I think
Yeah.
as soon as someone else outside your clan embraces and starts practicing, then you already contributed to the new or to that
now,
culture.
Second part, which I just thought of.
But I'll let you go in a second. But the second part of what Mike was saying is the cultural appropriation. I feel like I agree with
Man.
everything that Jose said, and I agree everything what you just said, Mike. You know, when we bring it into the community, it's already becoming part of that culture. But I feel like, and this is where the culture appropriation comes in, is when you're not paying the respect to the originated idea or where it came from, or
Throw me an
You know, when you're
example
try-
of it. Throw me an
when you're trying to
example.
make it. Well,
Let me put-
okay, this is from a different podcast, but episode, but I didn't want to like bring that back up. What I was
Alright.
telling. So it's like whenever you've gone somewhere, right?
Yeah.
You could go say we're somewhere in Vermont, and
Yeah.
you're going, and you'll see like a Mexican taco stand or whatever, and the people are not It says authentic Mexican tacos, but you know that no one there is Mexican, or maybe the owner, maybe or the cook is or something, but like it's owned by either a different culture and stuff like that. At that point, where do that's where you see a lot of people that get annoyed. They're like, all right, they're taking our food and making it theirs.
Question, right? And this is my thought with that always, right? Because we had this last conversation, but I didn't say this, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, baby.
with the whole Mexican taco stand or whatever, the people who usually get mad are the people who aren't doing anything. Like there's people who get mad at an alleged white Mexican taco stand, but their families don't own taco stands. They're just mad that a white person is making tacos.
But
So like it's not like you don't own the culture. Like
no, but it's also like I said, yeah.
It's just something my mom made, so I know how to make it because she taught me how to make it, right?
Yeah.
So I can't get mad at some guy who's making spaghetti and meatballs, but they're not like, hey man, it's ragu. It came from Bologna, and it's really not supposed to be on top of spaghetti. But when the Italian immigrants came here, they actually were surprised at the abundance of meat, and they started throwing meats in the tomato sauce and started mixing with pasta and made their own cuisine.
Yep.
Like that's just no one cares. Like some people care about the history, that's cool, but like these people making the pasta dinners for the football team, they don't care about that. They're just saying it.
Yeah. So that's a little strong, but that's what I'm saying is when you pay homage to that like, you know what I mean? Like, because this is the perfect example right here. When you're becoming a chef, do you not go to different countries? Like if you're a good chef and you went to a great school, do you not go to other countries like to Paris, to Italy, to Japan, and you go and try out those recipes and things like that? And you bring them back, and you may work at, or you may open up a restaurant, and you are not this culture, but you are bringing it there. But at the same time, they are paying homage, or they're giving the respect to what it is.
See, and look at what the last comment is. Mercedes said, right?
Anyone can make it.
This goes back. Not that. Yeah. This goes back to what I was saying, right? For all these people know, like the origin of it is their friends, right? They're going to their friends and they just like it and they want to make it, and their parents taught them how to make it, right? And a lot of our friends' families treat us like family.
Yeah.
Right. So it is a big and broad question, but it's not really, because this whole side of the world is just a mix of a bunch of different cultures. Right?
Yeah. So I think the first thing is people need to be more open to all cultures. Very true. Very true. I agree with that user, which is my wife.
I don't agree with that because it's your wife.
Mike is like like I'm Luigi and I'm Mario and he's Wario.
That's really racist.
Not because of he's Italian. It's like you're the opposite of me. You're opposite. Oh wait, you're wired opposite.
I'm Mark McGuire and you're Sammy Sosa.
Well, that's before or after?
Before, after what?
Sammy Sosa.
No, I'm saying because Mark McGuire is American and Sammy Sosa is Dominican like you.
I'm not Dominican, and he's actually a lot lighter than me.
Now.
So are we doing another episode next Thursday, or are we skipping?
Yes, sir.
Are we skipping a week?
We are not skipping anything. No.
You think we can do an episode each week, or should we cut down to like one or two a month? What do you think?
I think we should do, if you're available.
I feel like some of this planning, we might as well just do what we're doing the show. Some of it, and obviously some stuff will just be kind of decision making on our own, but it'll make it more interesting because maybe people will have input in what they,
So I think Mike and I may have the same answer here. As long as we're available and you make yourself available, I think that we're fine doing a weekly thing. But this is why I said we're cutting it down, because before we were doing 2 to 3 hours. We're
Yeah.
cutting it down to an hour and a half, or
Yeah.
hour to an hour and a half.
I think we
That
just
way
need
we
to
leave
organized, so when we're finished, we're finished.
exactly.
We just didn't know when we were finished, and we just kind of cut it off.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cultural appropriation, someone using Spanish terms in a joke like it's part of their language. Hasta la vista, baby, is cultural appropriation. That term is identified with Arnold, now not speaking Spanish countries.
Well, because it has the baby at the end of it. It's hasta la vista, baby. It's not hasta la vista. But either way, it's language.
Yeah, baby.
Why do you like this?
Oh, yeah. You know what? So
Clean the
I
camera.
actually, my wife just brought this up, but it's actually, it's actually something that we saw a little while ago. So what is one of the biggest things that's being sold right now at like vegan shops and things like that? It's avocado toast. Well, ask a lot of Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Dominican, maybe Colombian, a lot of Hispanic cultures, and you ask them what kind of food that is. That's actually food that we can actually afford because a loaf of bread is not that much money, and most everyone grows their own fruits and they grow their own avocados. So that's actually what am I trying to say? Food from the poor, and they're now taking it and flipping it and making it seem like it's a what am I trying to say? Like it's a privileged place to eat or privileged item to eat.
It's a boring food to eat. Avocado toast.
It's
But
really good. I
you go
didn't
anywhere and
appreciate.
it's
I
like
didn't
$7.
appreciate it till I was an older. Like I was an adult. I think I didn't start
Yeah.
liking it till I was an adult.
But Jose,
not
you
everybody-
go anywhere.
But not everybody grows their own avocado though.
But what I'm trying to say is, you know what I mean? Is like there's these foods that countries, even in Italy, in I don't know what like a poor food.
All Italian food is poor people food.
Okay, well,
Like-
it's exactly. So like bread with any is poor people food, and then over here it's sold for
Yeah.
$8.99.
Yeah,
Because avocado. How much
but
is an avocado?
but
cost?
isn't that
Like,
that the case with
$4
everything though?
How much does an avocado cost? Nothing,
Yeah.
because I grow it in my backyard.
Really,
You no, you don't.
Not me, but like you know what I mean.
Jose?
Oh,
How
okay.
often did you eat avocados with toast?
Never.
How often did you have like avocado as a side with your food?
Oh, probably it
Oh,
could be
every
done
day.
in a daily. Hold on, maybe.
Okay, so like at what point is it just a side dish that people are just making something?
Well, avocado with anything, avocado itself is something on the side, but when you're putting it on bread,
Okay, let me ask you.
But that's the whole thing, though. I feel like
Put it on bread when it was next to it.
huh?
With pork chops sometimes. Sometimes I have rice. I'll put it on bread.
yeah,
Eggs. I'll put it on bread. It's just a natural thing everybody in the world does, right? And
I know.
Now where are white girls from? SoCal. Where are avocados from? SoCal.
No.
Who loves avocado toast? White girls. From
Yeah.
who loves white girls?
Edwin.
Jose. Jose.
Yeah, I like.
Jose loves us a white girl.
He missed his avocado toast, and he married a
man.
woman. He can have it more.
Peach, white privilege toast. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's white privilege toast.
This has
Baby,
nothing to do with white
you like
privilege.
avocado toast?
Huh?
Yeah.
How's it?
No, but Mike, what I'm trying to tell you though is the fact that it's a poor person's food, and then they take it here, and instead of, huh?
Every food is poor people food.
I
People-
understand you.
Only fancy food or expensive food is food people eat in restaurants. That's it.
The
Really.
side of easy eggs, exactly.
And like, at one point, like, okay, Jose's having breakfast, right? And he's living in Guatemala. He hasn't moved here yet. He's having scrambled eggs. He's having his,
And he's having tortillas.
and then having an avocado, right? And he's like, you know what? It'll be easier if I put the eggs in the avocado on the tortilla and eat it,
Yeah, maybe.
right?
What about tortillas?
That Guatemalans eat tortillas for breakfast
Every day,
every day.
at breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, baby.
Anything can be cultural.
Just sit there in the kitchen going like this.
Yeah. They do that. They do that every morning, every meal.
Yep.
Hey, do you
Homemade.
like
Talk to me. What's going on,
What?
boys?
chicken?
That's the Afro beach she was looking for right there.
What chicken? What chicken?
Chicken and beef.
I like chicken.
Yeah.
I like chicken.
Chicken's from Southeast Asia.
Yo, I'm gonna ask this question. It can be answered or not from Mercedes. Are y'all gonna have jollof?
A what?
Jollof rice? Like, oh my god.
What is that?
It's
Rice
rice,
pilaf?
but it's
Rice
from
pilaf?
No, it's
no,
West.
it's West African rice.
Yeah. Yo, you should have cassava leaf stew.
Oh
Where-
my goodness.
All right, so this is Plan B. Look, now talking about food, you guys can tell me what that is.
Or Waike.
Oh,
Or if you're gonna have Waike.
Plan B. If we can't get together at someone's spot to do a thing, we should do it live from like a shop or from an eating spot. I don't know.
What is that? Waike?
Yeah.
Which one?
Cassava leaf stew.
Fufu? Are they gonna have fufu?
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
not Edwin. Jose, you never ate at Terrence's house? His African food?
No, I never went to his. Oh, I don't think I've ever went to his house. Maybe once.
Oh, okay.
Jollof is. I never had.
Jollof. Oh my god. I had some today. I had some jollof today.
But have you ever had cassava leaf stew?
Huh?
Cassava leaf stew?
I have not, but I saw it. That's
It is.
actually the next thing I want to try.
It's so spicy.
Arroz con pollo.
Yo, plot twist. I can make better arroz con pollo than my wife.
So can I.
Because she's too stuck in her ways. Like, oh, this is how my mom made it. And she's like making it that way. I'm like, yo, but you could make it better.
Yeah.
And then I made it for my birthday. A big thing of it. Because I saw what she was doing. I was like, I can make
But
it
see, Mike, we need more people accepting of more cultures like you and I, so that, like, I'm Hispanic, but I can try to make West African food. I actually made my own jollof. My wife was there. She loved it. I loved it.
But weren't you the one saying that people shouldn't be trying to make someone else's?
No.
food
I
that
said
way?
as long as you provide, as long as you give the homage and like when I made it, are you kidding me? I said it's West African food. It's not me.
That's not cool.
It's not cool. A lot of people got picked on for certain cultural things until some celebrity makes it cool. True.
What is
Like
he talking
Terrence
about?
is African food. I was like, man, that meat looks like boogers. But then I tried it and I was like, yo, this is delicious.
Was it beef? Was it stewed beef?
It's so the way it's prepared is you have to get cassava leaves, right?
Yeah.
And then you make it with it's like beef, fish, different cuts of meat put in a big pot, right? Like a huge one of those giant pots.
Yeah.
And somehow it's mixed together so that the cassava leaves eventually coat all the meat, right?
Yep.
It has like habanero peppers in it or Scotch bonnet peppers. It
Yeah.
has, it's just whatever seasonings they feel like throwing into it, like Lowry seasons and stuff like that. And then at the end, it's kind of fried with palm oil at the end when it's done cooking.
Yep.
Green and it looks really gross.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Green, and because the palm oil has like red in it, it looks really gross.
But it's delicious.
Besides the fish, I don't like fish, but I still ate it.
I love fish. So
So if you ever,
yeah.
I actually traded my Apple Watch for like a Tupperware like this big
Yeah.
for Terrence.
So Mike, have you ever had like moro rice?
Huh?
Moro rice. It's like the rice with it's the dark rice with the like black eyed peas and stuff like that. So some Spanish cultures make it like make it. So that's what I was. Huh?
Hungry rice?
Maybe everyone calls it differently. So like we call it moro rice.
Is it like rice and bean sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
in the
West
middle.
African, they have something called waike,
Okay.
and it's the same concept, and it's delicious.
Well, yeah, there's so many all these things. Pretty much
But
more of this podcast is Africans made everything in this world better.
yeah,
Music, food.
pretty much is get out there, learn history, educate yourself, be accepting of different cultures, and you know what? Buy a
Oh,
sticker.
buy
Buy
a
a
sticker.
sticker.
Are they?
Buy a sticker.
Are we selling or are we giving them? Are we sponsoring them?
Or
Sponsored
sorry,
by.
sponsoring them.
Yeah.
I have an
Come get
idea.
a sticker.
If you've
They're
been on the show, you
free.
get a sticker for free. If not, it's $2.
Well, no, they're
No.
free, but we
Come
do
on.
take contributions.
There you go. That's probably better.
And the contributions are to continue the podcast.
What do you all
going,
think?
know
But
what I
no,
mean?
for real though, what do you guys think about the future? Like a live, if we're gonna do one, you guys want to just pre-record it somewhere, or if that doesn't work, we can set up
I
So
have
I'll
my
the
house.
works somewhere, and we just shoot from there, and then have people stop by and come through if they want. You
so
know,
I'll say
type of
this.
thing. Type of thing. I don't know.
I'd
That might
like to
work.
do. I would definitely love to do that for some of the episodes, like for July 5th or July 6th
The
or
fourth.
whatever.
Yeah.
The
That's what I
4th or
mean.
whatever. If we can all meet up, we're gonna pre-record something and then we'll slap it on. If there's a certain week where you know you're not gonna meet up, Jose,
Yeah.
maybe Mike and I meet up sometime if we have or whatever, and we record and you know
Yeah.
we do that.
I was. Oh, look at that! See, I told you, I knew it. See,
Oh, I'm
people
there.
people know what's up. They can understand the vision already.
Exactly.
No, but that's what
But
it is. It's like, yo, it's that because that would be perfect. Like if you think about it, if we do a live session, then that means and if it's at a place that anybody's welcome, anybody can stop by. Then we'll get people from the community to stop by. They can get on or get off, say anything or don't say anything. We'll just shout them out. And if
Yep.
we're at a place where a business can make or have business, then people can buy food or do whatever.
yeah.
And
On
then,
that
and
note,
then,
that's
and if we have people from the community that want to talk about a specific community conversation or topic, or inform the community, then even better. Somebody like Mercedes that she wants to collab on
exactly.
this.
No, I hear you.
Willie can play some of his music. Come on now.
Exactly.
Let's
On
get it.
that note, we're gonna be jumping off. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Michael.
I'm Jose.
And I'm Edwin, and this is Hometown
H-Town
Podcast.
of Home Podcast. Ready?
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it. And we out. Ready? I'm gonna bow, 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 bow. Oh, come on. What?